Hey, hi, hello, hi. Okay, so today, hold on, I feel like a sneeze coming on just as soon as I just switch scenes. Okay, never mind, it's gone. Either way, yeah, today I'm kind of, well, I didn't plan this, but I kind of want to play through an old series of games that I used to have on the PlayStation. And by series of games, I mean one installment of the series that that was one installment of the series that I actually owned because I didn't own the rest. So basically, this is like Namco Museum. Sometime during like the late 90s, early 2000s, Namco released a series of games. So a series of five installments. So we have um how do I say it? The collection is like named after each letter in Namco. So Namco. I had O, which I think is the best one because it had the best soundtrack in my humble yet correct opinion. But that said, whilst I was reminiscing about this, right, I kind of reminisced about other things that I used to enjoy way back in the day. And one thing that stood out to me was old Hong Kong action movies because nothing today ever comes close to it. Nothing ever came close to it. Nothing before that either. So I don't know. I just thought I would like to reminisce and go through it and how do I say it? Try and remember how awesome it used to be, essentially. But yeah, so Hong Kong cinema has a very long history, very long history. It covers all sorts of genres. There's definitely a Hong Kong film out there for you, but I think, in my personal opinion, the peak era for Hong Kong cinema would have been the 80s and 90s, and I'm sure other people would agree with me on that point. But either way, like, okay, yes, I was very young at the time, so I couldn't quite fully appreciate them, but how action scenes in Hong Kong films, they were just on a whole other level because these were people who had history as stuntmen, Chinese opera, for example, thing acrobatics, that sort of thing. They are well versed in that. So in some cases, they were trained from childhood in order to pull off these flying stunts and all that sort of thing. But yeah, so I think I would start off by going over a few scenes, maybe learn a bit of Hong Kong cinema's history. But yeah, so without further ado, I'm just going to jump right into it because I'm just rambling. I'm just doing stream of consciousness talking at this point. But yeah. So one film that I watched a long time ago was Once Upon a Time in China, and it features a lot of like well-known Hong Kong actors that made their way into like Hollywood and all that sort of thing. So I think that would be a good place to start from. So let's see, Chrome. There we go. This is just a simple fight scene, but I don't know. I'll just let it speak for itself. It's just like all the choreography and all that, and you just don't get that these days. I love the practical effects that come with it. The stories are inspiring. The heroes are inspiring. So Once Upon a Time in China, it's actually based on historical events, and the main character, Wong Fei Hong, he's actually a person who actually existed at one point. I think this would be like the early 1900s. It would be the 19th century, so Victorian era onwards, I suppose. So 1800s to 1900s, and maybe the early 1900s as well. So basically in this, he's being hunted down by a government official because he's been training a rebel group to stand up to the Western powers who are trying to impose unfair treaties onto Asian countries at the time. So this would be like China, Korea, Japan. They couldn't control like the way they run things, that sort of thing. But just the movements themselves is just impressive. Like, this is the sort of shit like every kid in Asia just wanted to do, to be honest. Man, those flips. Like, you don't need CGI for any of this. Yes, they used wires, but the thing about like not Hong Kong, not necessarily Hong Kong, like Kung Fu films, there's an element of fantasy to them to make the characters do, what would seem like superhuman feats. Like, yeah, okay, they're not shooting fireballs at their hand, but they're doing flips and all that sort of thing. they're also very flexible. But that said, the variety again, Chinese martial arts, like there's all sorts of schools, and so okay, with that much output, with that many schools, there's a liability that some of them are, you know, just complete bullshit, and that's fine. You know, that's part of the territory. Oh, hold on. This has such a badass theme song as well. This is like the sort of music that makes you want to punch walls. It gets you ready to do shit. Man, they're so fucking badass. Right, let's see. Let's see. So I had another one in mind. Ooh, so this is one that's in a more modern setting. This is like a police drama sort of thing. But you get to also appreciate all like the practical effects that goes on in this. This was, from what I understand, it's all done in one shot. And as the camera was moving, they were basically trying to clean up as quickly as possible because it's all shot on one single floor. There's also that grittiness that you get with it. Everything feels and looks a bit too polished these days, in my opinion. So Hong Kong at the time was still, up until 1997, it was under British management, from what I understand. I visited it during that time and I had a great time, because my dad used to work there for over a decade, from what I understand. But Hong Kong during the 90s was something else. Because, well, basically under British management, it's separate from China. It wasn't run by the Chinese at the time, so they kind of had their own thing going. Oh no. Oh no. Conflict. No. Don't be foolish. You are so right. You are so right. Now kill these terrorists. Kill these criminals. Man, that's so fucking cool. So this was on the same floor. As soon as they entered that lift, the whole crew was essentially cleaning up the scene. Time crisis moment. Man, that's so fucking cool. So in order to do these explosions, the crew essentially were using rice flour. Basically, you can make a huge fireball with any kind of starch powder. Man, that's so fucking cool. But yeah, I don't know if I really want to explore the other ones that I've seen, but top 30 old school 80s Hong Kong action movies that everyone must watch once. Let's see. Or why Hong Kong action movies kicked ass in the 80s. What other ones did I have? The other two tabs are like sword videos because swords are pretty cool. That's 30 minutes. This is 20 minutes. We could watch a bit of each and see where we go from there. But let's see.
Who doesn't love 80s action cinema? I mean, just look at the
I'm going to try and keep this to a minimum because I don't want to do just like
Matrix,
reaction
Rambo,
content.
John McClane, and
because I do actually want to play Namco Museum.
Hi.
Who are you?
I've seen so many videos on YouTube where people discuss 80s action cinema but never seem to bring even the most popular Hong Kong films into the conversation.
Right.
That's something I've always found mind-boggling because if you've seen these
movies, you beat those women.
How hard-hitting, fast-paced, exhilarating the action is. And sure, they don't always have the rich dialogue of Raiders of the Lost Ark or the intricate character dynamics of Lethal Weapon.
Sure.
But when it comes to pure action filmmaking, the stuff where the actors gotta shut up and do stuff for the audience to marvel at, Hong Kong was unparalleled. So what exactly made 80s Hong Kong action cinema so damn good?
We'll soon find out, I suppose. So, like Jackie Chan didn't come out of nowhere. He was actually a stuntman beforehand, and he was doing like cop films and all that beforehand. Yeah. Let's see.
It's important to note that most of these actors were skilled not only in the martial arts, but also in acrobatics, since guys like Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung, Yuen Biu, and many other notable Hong Kong stars were actually trained as Peking opera performers in their youth.
That's what I was saying.
As many of you would have guessed, the training required to get to their level of physical skill was absolutely grueling and backbreaking.
It really was.
And of course, the Peking opera scene was dying in the 60s and 70s.
It's kind of like how in the West you train girls in ballet, that sort of thing. It's that sort of training.
Soon enough, they would climb up the ranks.
Well,
from
training and
stuntmen
conditioning.
to actors to action choreographers, and by the time the 80s rolled along, these guys were pulling the strings of the Hong Kong action movie industry in front of and behind the camera. And for good reason. Their knowledge in martial arts and acrobatics allowed for a new type of exciting and cinematic action for the Hong Kong audience to adore post Bruce Lee. Now, let's examine what exact acting techniques these people use in their action scenes. One is exaggerated movement, where the director would often have the actors perform relatively simple movements in this grand staccato-like burst of action. This was an obvious byproduct of 70s Hong Kong action, again taking influence from the art of Peking opera. Another important thing for the actors to keep in mind is to actually sell the hits. These filmmakers really want the audience to feel
I'm just watching in awe here.
And all of that impact can be stripped away if we don't even believe that these fighters are getting hurt in their physical altercations. They actually take the time to grimace when they get punched in the face, or roll over in agony after taking a nasty hit or fall. It's actually really hard to make falling look good, and the Hong Kong actors and stunt guys definitely
You have to fall with style.
I mean, just look at how 80s stunt guys in America fell.
There's no grace in that.
And then look at how 80s stunt guys in Hong Kong fell. Sure, one is more realistic, but the other is definitely more cinematic. Now, it's one thing to sell the hits, but it's another thing to actually want the audience to feel the blow. And this is where Hong Kong had the actors utilize movie magic for their pursuits. One technique that's ubiquitous among Hong Kong action movies is the use of powder that really adds that extra visual layer of impact the audience enjoys.
I do notice a lot of powder in these films.
One could do similar techniques with sweat, rice, and of course, blood.
I've never seen it done with rice before. Oh shit.
And finally, it's imperative to note that the Hong Kong way of shooting action really stressed clarity. You can see how much Hong Kong values clarity by looking at how these actors are dressed for the action sequences. The protagonist faction will always wear one style of clothing, while the antagonist faction wears a completely different style. Just look at the final fight sequence of Sammo Hung's My Lucky Stars. You don't even need to have seen this movie to know who's who, because with this image alone, we already know which party we ought to root for.
I'm still doing it.
Furthermore, the apparent differences between the heroes and the villains allow for a more clear and visually alluring fight scene for the audience to look at. And this brings me to the second topic of analysis.
Yes, this is what I want.
Again, it's crucial to remember that these people you see in Hong Kong action films aren't your average Joes found on the street. They are legitimately skilled in what they do, with years of experience under their belts. Action stars who aren't as adept in
This
martial
reminds me of
arts,
that
acrobatics, or stunt
80s
work
film,
will
Jim
definitely
Connor.
find it difficult to even
I think
make
it was
alive
it was
after
definitely an
making
American
these
film.
films, because the speed,
They got like
power,
a
and pain
they got like an
that's demanded from the
Olympic
action directors
gymnast to
is,
do a
for
martial
lack of
arts
better
film,
phrase,
but
absolutely
I mean he was
bananas.
good. He was a good gymnast, but the film itself leaves a lot to be desired.
He split your internal ear open, and there's nothing I could do about it. I can't stitch it. I can't go in. So Steve says, "Okay, go back to the set." So I go back to the set, blood coming out of my face, and continue the fight scene. You know, I'm going, "Okay, this is Hong Kong. This is what you do."
Hell yeah, it
Perhaps the
is.
most notable difference between American action cinema and Hong Kong action cinema is the elegance of the action choreography, where in the 80s, Hong Kong remained unmatched. If you've seen these fights, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Man, that's so cool. I sometimes practice kicks like that when I'm bored.
And the choreography is so damn intricate that it makes you wonder how these action directors find the time and money to perfect these moves in the first place. Hong Kong also makes sure to have their fights tell little stories, where instead of just having two guys beat the hell out of each other until some winner comes out on top, you get little wins and little losses from both opponents, including some time to breathe in between for not just the opponents, but the audience as well. This back and forth tugging of wins and losses keeps the viewers on their toes because they too are tugged along for the nail-biting ride. These fights also seem to strike the perfect balance between legitimate fighting, which can get rather ugly and uncinematic, and operatic non-realism, which is pretty but ends up feeling like a dance rather than a fight.
There's that
The
fantasy
end result of
element.
this blend is magical, because you often have the legit jabs, blocks, bobs, and grapples for an MMA match, but still retain that cha-cha 1-2-3 rhythm for a dance number. The Hong Kong tempo is actually quite fast. The blows per
It's all
second
about
rate
rhythm,
is
really.
easily the highest among all the other
No,
fighting
I
movie
do
markets around the
remember
world.
like a boxer. I can't remember who.
But
It
despite the
might have been
insane
Muhammad
speed of the
Ali.
moves
He
shown by
says
the opponents, these
fighting
action
is
directors
essentially
still
just
manage
like
to keep every
dancing.
hit,
There's steps
block,
to it,
and dodge
and there's
precise
rhythm
and
to it
clear
as
enough
well.
for the camera to see. And as if getting these hits precise wasn't intense enough, Hong Kong action directors also make sure to actually have these actors hit each other. No, I don't mean actual UFC knuckle sandwiches to the face, though hits like that do happen from time to time. I'm referring to the manner in which they block each other's attacks. These actors are legitimately stopping full force punches and kicks with their often non-padded arms. And it definitely doesn't seem like a pleasant experience.
Every day after shooting,
Hell no, it's not supposed to be
I had
pleasant.
to have a medical treatment for my both arms because the movements were very difficult and I didn't have enough experience while that time. So every shot took so many takes until director say cut, okay. Then
And on the topic of unpleasant experiences,
Oh, I remember
let's
this
talk about
scene.
the notorious Hong Kong stunts.
So this is from Police Story. It's a Jackie Chan film, but it's a good
In case you
one.
didn't know, Jackie Chan was not the only Hong Kong stunt guy, as there was a whole industry full of these people in Hong Kong who were willing to put their lives on the line for the audience's entertainment.
Man,
And sure, Jackie did the wildest and most iconic
I would love to
stunts,
have a job like
but
this,
with the lack of
to be
CGI
honest.
In 80s Hong Kong, no one was safe.
Yeah.
Male fighters, female fighters,
Perish.
men and women who weren't even action stars. Hell, why not bring
Nobody
children
is
into the mix,
safe.
too? I would also like to stress that these stunt guys weren't just daredevils who fell from high places without any care for their lives. These guys not only used pads, but they also had excellent body control and landing techniques that saved them from rather fatal consequences. Safety was still
There is
first
a
for Hong
technique to
Kong,
falling.
but as you know, there's
There's
reason why
falling,
you
and then
don't
there's
see these
falling
sort of stunts in
safely.
movies anymore. No matter how much
Or
padding you have
relatively
on,
safely.
you need balls made of titanium to take this fall.
Oof.
Ouch. One quirk of 80s Hong Kong action cinema was the wide lens, which was used to capture every inch of action needed for the audience to enjoy. Sometimes you'll even find the wide lens distorting the frame to magnify the action that takes place in its center, like making an overhead shot of a kick twice as powerful, or making a pistol look like a comic book hand cannon. The Hong Kong way of shooting action also took advantage of the space within the frame the action was captured. The actual blocking of the action is very dynamic, as it oftentimes utilized the depth of the action space by having the action occur in the background and the foreground. This was revolutionary for Hong Kong, because if you've seen movies like Drunken Master or Five Deadly Venoms, you know that
I need to
70s Hong Kong
rewatch
action
these.
was shot in a more two-dimensional fashion that rarely ever let the audience get into the
I'm
fighting
sure I
ring
have Five
themselves.
Deadly Venoms sitting about somewhere.
Using zooms timed on action and having
Whoa.
subjects literally pop in and out of the frame were other trademarks of Hong Kong action cinema, as they allowed for a more jolting and kinetic spikes for the action taking place in the frame. The thing people praise the most about Hong Kong action cinema though, is how they keep the camera steady to let the audience just see the action. And of course, Hong Kong is worthy of that praise because, as a result, we get to see the already amazing action set pieces very clearly. But it's also worthy to note that when Hong Kong moved the camera and varied the shots, they did it right. A lot of times, you'd find the camera laterally tracked to capture action by following one opponent overpowering another, providing this suffocating sensation similar to Ken cornering your ass in Street Fighter 2.
Oh no, I've been in that
The actual
situation.
varying of camera shots and angles is another notable asset of Hong Kong action filmmaking.
My cousin will always
General,
beat
when
my
you
ass at
fights and
fucking
actually
fighting
get the
games,
audience
and
as
I'll
close
always
to
be
the
so
fight as
mad.
possible, then you shoot as close as possible. The basic formula is to shoot wide when the guys are using the full range of their entire body to fight, shoot medium when the guys are punching, and shoot close when guys are being strangled or when you really want the audience to see the impact of a punch or a kick. This formula is effective and can be seen in world action cinema as a whole. But Hong Kong decided to take this a step further by getting creative with the placement of the camera. You've got fights like the factory scene from Dragons Forever, where I saw high angle shots, low angle shots, badass overhead slow-mo shots, and I don't even
Holy
know what to call
shit.
this transition. This variation of shots, angles, and perspectives, all the while keeping the action clear and rarely moving the camera, makes these stunts and fights all the more sleek and fun to watch.
I would honestly watch this over cape shit anytime.
The big question pretty much every film editor has to tackle is, when should I cut? Perhaps you could just go with your gut and cut when it feels quote unquote right. But editing action is tricky. Action scenes deal with movement, emotion, violence, and tension, all in one frame. So you can't really say there's one way to edit fights. In the 70s, the generic Hong Kong way was this. Our fighters would exchange 10 to 20 blows in 2 or 3 shots before someone gets hit. And
So
right before
older
or
Kung Fu
after that
films would
person
resemble
gets
this
hit,
a lot.
You cut and do it all over again. This, alongside with the meaty sound effects,
So this would
really
be like
stressed
late
the operatic
70s
rhythm that
Kung
Hong
Fu
Kong action
films.
directors wanted to showcase back then.
Usually, I'm
Now we
very
follow
broadly
America edited fight
generalizing
scenes
here.
In the early to mid 2010s.
What is this? This is trash.
Okay, but you get the point. There really are so many approaches to editing fight scenes. The 1980s Hong Kong approach is in fact very similar to the 1970s Hong Kong approach, but with many more editing renovations added onto it. The 1980s Hong Kong action directors would also hold a shot to maintain the rhythm found in the fight, just like 1970s Hong Kong. But this time, you find a lot more fluid cuts on movement, whether it be to see the fight from a different angle, or to set up a scene for an awesome slow-mo kick.
Yeah.
For 80s Hong Kong, cuts aren't just about rhythm. It's about involving the audience and bringing them into the fighting ring to make sure they aren't bored. And this basically shattered the editing norm set by 1970s Hong Kong. So here's a list of very effective and unique edits that I will name myself, since I don't know if there are professional terms to use for these edits in the first place, that I find pretty often in 1980s Hong Kong action cinema. First, there's what I call the power cut, where you begin in a wide shot.
This is a
where
very
some
good
opponent is
analysis.
about to hit their enemy, but
I
you
don't watch
cut
many
right when
analysis
that opponent is
videos,
about
but
to
this
make
is a good one.
contact
I'm
with the
enjoying
enemy.
this one.
Then in the next shot, you don't match continuity, as the opponent has his blow pulled all the way back again. And from here, you carry on the motion until the enemy gets hit.
That face.
The end result is fantastic, because your brain registers this as one powerful shot. So the continuity error is not only unnoticeable, but it's also ironically benefiting your action. Then there's the shock cut, where you let the opponent hit the enemy in one shot, but have the following shot be the unexpectedly huge after effect of the blow. These cuts are so effective because you can't guess what the victim's reaction will be until the film cuts and reveals the surprise for you.
Me paying the ambulance
You
bill?
don't even need to wait for the hit to cut. Sometimes cutting right before the hit will get the job done as well. A scene like this could have easily been done in one shot. But it's the shock cut that really leaves the viewer, well, shocked.
Actually, I heard good things about John Wick, but I've never actually seen the
film gives us
films.
no time to register the setting around Jackie. And once he gets his head slammed against the glass, it's too late to take time to process what in the world just happened.
Huh?
And all we can do is grimace with him. The use of slow motion also evolved in 1980s Hong Kong, where initially in the 70s, the most common slow-mo edit was the classic shot of someone about to hit a guy, and then having that someone hit the guy, and then you see the guy's reaction to the hit. Fast forward to 1980s Hong Kong, and you'll notice that these guys get a lot more creative with slow motion editing. So here's a montage of different kinds of slow-mo edits that are commonly found among these 80s Hong Kong action movies.
Mm-hmm. I need to figure out the names of all these films that he's clipping. I do recognize a few of them.
The final editing technique I would like to touch on is the way Hong Kong handled fast-paced editing. After watching a movie like, say, Taken 3, fast-paced editing is probably the last thing you want to hear an action film associated with. However, when done correctly, fast-paced editing can be a very effective tool that can help electrify the action for the viewer. For Hong Kong, the key was to not cut on action. Just allow the barrage of quick shots convey the sense of speed and fury needed without getting the audience confused about what they're looking at. Take this very quick scene from Sammo Hung's Winners and Sinners.
Haven't seen this one.
That clip was 3.88 seconds, and it had 3 cuts, with each shot running 1.50 seconds, 0.50 seconds, 0.30 seconds, and 1.58 seconds in that order. And yeah, it honestly does sound like a mess on paper. But let's actually break this scene down and understand why it works. The first shot is a shot of our bad guy reaching for his gun. Then the camera zooms out to dynamically reveal the gun, only for the gun to be smacked out of his hand. End of action. The next shot has Sammo Hung spiking the bad guy in the stomach with his pole, leaving our bad guy no choice but to pop into the center of the frame to wince in pain. End of action. The next shot is Sammo kicking the bad guy's gun out of sight. End of action. And finally,
What shoes are
the
those?
last shot is Sammo whacking the bad guy upside the head with the pole, resulting in him being violently slammed into the powder bags and falling onto the floor to miserably wallow in agony. End of action. All 4 shots end with a stoppage of action, so there's no action for the editor to cut on. This, as well as the lack of camera movement, allows for something that could have looked like this
What is this from?
actually end up looking more polished because everything on screen is clear. Quick cuts on movement is very dangerous because cutting means that we have a new shot to focus on and therefore a new place on the frame to look at. But if this is the continuation of the action we were watching before and we don't get enough time to gather ourselves after the new cut to find the place on the frame where we should focus on, then we lose information in time and we as an audience will suffer from confusion. Add some camera shakes and now the audience has to go to their personal eye doctor. Hong Kong action directors wanted their audience to shut off their brains and enjoy the action. So the last thing they wanted was their audience to be confused, or eye traumatized. As
We're
a
just trying to
result,
figure out what the
they
fuck they're
made sure to be
watching.
very careful with fast-paced cutting so that we can not only keep up with what's going on, but also feel the impact of the action being displayed. It's an understatement to simply say that Hong Kong knew their stuff when it came to making good action. Hong Kong was full of absolute masters of their craft, who went above and beyond to make the most entertaining and heart-stopping action for their local audiences. Now, while I do think Hong Kong is superior at choreographing, shooting, and editing fight scenes, let me also make clear that this isn't a video bashing American action movies. I adore 80s American action cinema, as they have multiple strengths that I simply won't cover on this channel because I'm a weeb. Hell, even modern American action movies are getting better by the year, as John Wick and Ethan Hunt are consistently showing us the most beautiful action
Oh my god,
sequences
that's what I was
America's
saying. I was
seen
talking
in
about that
years.
earlier.
And if you look closely, you'll see that they probably took some notes from Hong Kong action filmmaking as well. If you haven't seen any of these 80s Hong Kong action movies or fight scenes, do yourself a favor and check them out. They are truly one of its kind when it comes to action filmmaking, and they are definitely something you'll never see be made again in the future. And if you still don't think 80s Hong Kong action cinema is worth your time, then hopefully this scene will change your mind.
What a nice note to end on. Yeah, that was a good watch. So that was by the 37th Chamber. I believe that's a reference to the 36 Chambers of Shaolin. But anyway, that's all I wanted to cover, but before I played Namco Museum. But yes, let's see. So Namco Museum, I do have it set up, I believe. It's just a matter of me launching it. Where is it? Let me get my shit together. There we go, we got this, and fucking, this folder, I believe, and then fucking this folder. And then I'll change the category to retro. Easy enough. So far, so good. And we'll just jump right into it. So I'm starting off with Namco Museum Volume 1. So that's the N in the series. Hopefully it works. I haven't checked if it works or not. Ugh. Imagine if it didn't. Let's see. There we go. Man, Hong Kong action films are so dope. Oh, I hope it worked. Yes! That's a good sign. So I actually had mine in Japanese, so I couldn't figure out what anyone was saying. But the games were pretty easy to figure out, because you'll see. Oh my god, who could that be? Is that Namco Man? Oh my god, I love Namco Man. So this series, I don't know if I already said it or not, but it's basically a catalogue of every Namco game, historic Namco game, over the years. You had your ass beat. Let's go to the museum. Okay, let's see. 1995. I would have been 4 years old at the time. That is 30 years ago. I think we'll just go through the museum. So, I've only played the final volume in this series, so this will be a first-time experience for me. Uh-huh. You can look up with the triangle. Uh-huh. Very simple controls until you actually play the games. What do you have to say? Beep boop. Welcome to the Namco Museum. There are 7 games exhibited in the museum. Register your name? Yes. Oh. No, I want to register my name. Don't remove memory card. Now writing data card. Let's see, D. There we go, close enough. There's no need for me to save, but I'm doing it anyway. Let's go. So, this is essentially what VR World is like, except that you actually get to play games. So let's see. I'll just go clockwise, just so there's some semblance of structure to this. So what's this? Toy Pop. Let's see, let's check out Toy Pop. You're also working with tank controls here. The game room. When I was on VR chat a while ago, I don't go on VR chat much these days. It's been ages since I last went on there, but someone definitely made like a recreation of Namco Museum in it, which was pretty cool. I just wish you actually get to play the games though. Learning. For sales promotion, let's see, 1986. Oh, damn. Mary Hen Sorry, I'm trying to read the katakana here. Toy Pop. Got a screenshot here. Okay. I'm just preparing myself to, you know, what I'm about to get into. To the tune of $930 approximately. Well, less than that now. Let's see, how do I zoom out? Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Let's move on. I'm enjoying the soundtrack so far. Let's see. There's quite a few items on display. What about you? Beep boop. Stationery. Toy Pop Stationery was produced featuring Pino and Aka. I don't know who these characters are. Can't scroll, can't zoom. Alright, fair enough. I'm sure they're pretty nice up close. What about you? Ooh, I'm also keeping an eye on the time because I have work tomorrow. Ooh. Pop card placed on the side of the cabinet to identify the new game. I see. Cabinet art. Looks pretty cute from what I can see. Very nice. Sorry, I'm going to look at everything on display here because I like to be thorough. What are you? Instruction card, 1986. It showed how to play. Oh, I'm certainly gonna have to learn the controls here. Let's see. Oh, it's in Japanese. I can't read Japanese. Mine is not that good yet. Omocha no o something. Daisawagi? Something like that. Oki sawari. No. Osawari. No. I'm totally reading that wrong. I'm not gonna try anymore. I'm gonna give up. Cool. I'm sure I'm learning a lot from this. Oh, there's more. I'm sure I will figure it out. I'm sure this game alone is quite intuitive as it is. Boo, 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 boo. What was that? Is that a tabletop game? Let's see. I want to read a book. Tip 1. Open every box. Do this because sometimes there is hidden stuff inside. I see. Clear bonus. If you defeat every enemy, you'll get an all clear bonus. Have each player use a different weapon, so you can hit all enemies. Let's go back a bit. So those are the enemies we're going to be dealing with. That is fine. Defeat Magician. You can get 5,000 points by defeating him. Collect 7 or a star when it appears on screen. Only star bullets and the whirlwind defeat Magician. Let's see. We've got the game room there. Ooh, okay. And what are you? Oh, that looks like a PCB. So this is what would actually be in the actual cabinet itself that's running the game. It's pretty cool. Of course they're not going to let me zoom in and study its architecture. Because I'm sure that's a trade secret. Well, unless you're like an engineer or something, I guess. Boo boo boo, game room. Boo boo, game room. Collect the hearts in the bottles to advance to the next level. Okay. Toy Pop was put out in 1986. Its main motive for toys. The characters are cute, but they had a purpose. It's for 2 players. Alright, it's going to be a short game then. There are 7 of these rooms we need to clear, at least. Well, I say that, but it's easier said than done. Where am I? This game is making me walk, I can't believe it. That's a pretty cool boot screen. Toy Pop, 1986 to... Huh? Maybe they made it re-released in 1995, I guess. Beepaloo. Pino and Aka are going to Maggio's castle to save friend. I didn't read that last word. Let's see. Okay. So basically open the boxes, and if they have something inside, I could use them. Come on, give me some good shit. Shit. Yeah, I've never played this one. This is a new one for me. Ooh, give me that. Fuck yes, Toy Pop. I don't even know what it is. This is my first time playing it. Ah, no, I appear to have been cornered. Right, let's see what's in this box. Ooh, a boxing glove. Maybe I can punch my way out of this. Oh! Oh no! Right, surely... Oh no. Leave me alone. My body's a temple. Give me that. Oh! Every time I get hurt, I seem to lose more items of clothing. It's alright, I have another life, that's fine. We're good here. Oh, that's where the hearts are, so I'm gonna try and collect these hearts here. because I believe that's what you're supposed to do in this game. What else have you played so far? This is the first game in the installment because I spent the first hour talking about Hong Kong action films. But yeah, this is the first game so far in Namco Museum. So, sorry, I'm not exactly a pro gamer when it comes to like retro games, so I'm trying to figure out here. This is a learning experience for me. There we go. I'm collecting all the hearts. It's all good, it's all good. So, the Namco Museum that I had was the very last one in this entire series, so this is the first game in the first installment of the series. Yeah, I've never played Toy Pop, and I've never seen it in the arcades growing up or anything like that. No! Game over! Only ever had it for the Game Boy Advance. Oh, I see. I didn't know it came out for the Game Boy Advance. Game start goes to test mode as test switches on. Okay, that. Oh, okay. This is me actually operating the machine. I think. Power on, power off, controller. What's this one? Pause on. Oh, these are like switches in the actual PCB board. Pause on, stage select off. Oh, yeah, I think I'll turn it on. Not used. Demo sound on. But sadly, none of the Namco museums past the PS1 have an actual museum segment. It's sad. Yeah, yeah. People just fucking get lazy these days. They don't try to make it fun. It's just like, here's the games. Just pick whatever you want. There's no sense of like mystique or adventure in them. Points for extra every 15k. Lives 3, I think. 2. Not used. Test switch off. Right. Let's give it another shot. I'm sure I'm going to be an expert at this game by now. Oh, funny you should say that, because there was a VR chat world based around Namco Museum, except you couldn't play the games. I think it was based off this actual museum here. I would like to skip to level 44, please. Oh, damn, this is a fucking arena here. Oh, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Oh, this guy's spamming fucking bullets here. Stop it. Oh. Yeah, this is going so great. What do I have? I have snowballs. What are my snowballs gonna do to this guy? I stood no chance there. I'm gonna give up. Right, let's go back to the museum. It was a bullet hell. Control, there we go. Save the game. Yes, I did excellent there. I went all the way to level 44 with no help whatsoever. Right, let's see. God, they just stuck me in this void here. Let's get the fuck out of here. Boo boo boo. It does have a very nice soundtrack though. So yeah, this world was recreated and uploaded to VR chat. Yeah, my favorite one is the lobby music in Volume 5, but I think it's going to be a while until we reach Volume 5 here, because there's 7 games in this museum alone, and it's going to take a while to get through all of them. What is this one? That is a bit too low poly for me to read. Game room. Bosconian. Let's see. Bosconian, straight out of Bosco. Pamphlet for sales promotion. Let's see. Let's read the pamphlet because I am endeavoring to purchase this game. Bosconian. Alright. We're in space. It kind of reminds me of asteroids in a sense. I imagine controls would be quite similar. I'm not going to read all that, as if I could actually read any of it. Let's see, let's see. You know, for an emulator, loads D seems awfully slow. Let's see, what is this one? I imagine that's like the promotional poster. Boo-doo-boo. Top display. It was attached to the top of the cabinet. I see. It's so you know what game you're playing. Screen overlay. A glass sheet with game drawings. Cool, cool. Look at me being all academic with video games here. And what are you? A book. Yep, sure. I'll read a book. Tip 1. Use mines. A mine will destroy all near it. Use this to blow up missiles and enemies. I see. The enemies will go berserk if the spy ship goes off the screen. Right. Missiles. Your fighter can shoot missiles both forwards and behind. Try to get ships as you run. I see. Strategy. Look at Namco Man running around there. Go Namco Man, go! Right, attached to the arcade game, it showed how to play. I'm sure I'll be able to read this and understand it. Oh yeah, for sure. You got your points. Wow, 1,500 points. Incredible, I'm learning so much today. Boo 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 da 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 da. Ah shit. I was thinking of old Dorling Kindersley book, like those eyewitness books you would read back in school. And the whole museum layout here in Namco Museum kind of reminds me of that. And apparently there's a name for that style. It's called Utopian Scholastic. Which is pretty interesting. It's nice that I could put a name to something that I recognize. Right, I think that's the last item in the cabinet, so we can move on to actually playing the game. Game room. But first, I'm gonna learn how to play it. Your goal is to destroy the bases so you can go to the next round. Simple enough. Bosconian history. Bosconian was out in 1981. It was a game that scrolled in 8 directions. You can shoot in front and behind. Easy enough. There we go. I like it when they're straightforward. I don't need to deal with bullshit lore or anything like that. There's not too many mechanics to learn. I could just jump straight in. Ooh. Wow. I like these exhibits, like they model the room after the game. Yeah, it's quite pretty. Dude, what if you're like in VR chat in this world and you were smoking weed? Oh my god, that would be so far out. Dude, that would be so cool, man. Bosconian. Oh my god, this glitch aesthetic. Right. Jeez, I feel like I'm like booting into like an old Amiga OS or something like that. Bosconian. I had no time to read any of that. Wow, space is so beautiful. Oh shit. I can do that. Yep, okay. Alert? Where are they? Oh man. I'm absolutely thrashing these. I'm thrashing these enemies here. Noise. Alert! Who's following me? Oh my god, this is harder than Toho. Oh no, there's a formation attack going on. Yeah, you run away. Nice, nice. Man, we could be doing this right now, but we decide to not explore space or anything like that. This could be us right now in 2025. Firing missiles at enemies in space. But no, we can't have nice things. Come on, get behind me. Fuck's sake. Mm-hmm. Come on. There's another formation. I'm gonna hunt them down. Haha, haha, you tried to chase me. Nice, nice. Oh, there's more of them. They're like ants. Get to this mine. Get over here. Yeah. They walked right into my trap. Whoa. Nice, nice. Come on. Ugh, they got me. And that was on 1 life. This is a nice, easy game to get into. Whoa. A base. Yeah, that thing stood no chance. Oh. Oh my goodness. Pro gamer. There we go. What new dangers will I face today? Die. Let's see how far I can get in this. On my... I think this is my last life. I don't know if they count the one remaining life as 1 or 2. Show me your cores. Show me a core. Yeah. Ooh. I walked right into that one. My bad. Ooh, last life. Ooh. Ooh, I need to be like super careful here. Oh no. Oh no, there's a lot riding on this. Oh no, I'm super invested. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna rage quit. Let's see. How do I get out of here? No. Right, I'm invested in this now. Oh no. I totally flew right into that. Oh look, a mine. Let's have a closer look. Right, cool. Now how do I get it out? I'll just let it count down to 0 and see what happens. 9, 8, 7, 6. Ugh. Oh, that's enough time for me to do this. Let's see. Demo sound, continue. What switches are these? 3 lives? Ooh, 5 lives. Points for extra. Not that any of this matters to me right now. let's go back to the museum. Yes. Let's see. So that's 2 games out of 7 so far. Do 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 do. Bosconian. Right. What else? I'm going clockwise here. What is this one? I could look up. Rally X. Okay. That kind of rings a bell, but I can't tell you anything about it. I assume it's a fighting game of some sort, with a name like Rally X. A keychain with a map on it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Boop 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 boop. And what is this one? It looks like a sticker or a patch, I think. I'm willing to bet on it. RX sticker, yes, I was right! Yeah! It was a sticker! A sticker given away by Namco in Japan. Oh my god, it's a Japan exclusive. I need to book my tickets to Japan right away, just to get this sticker. I would like to visit Japan though, at some point. It would be nice. NRX underlay. It had the NRX courses printed on it. Oh, same thing as keychain. Let's see. So this will be the world I will be exploring. I see. Okay, I have all of that committed to memory. Let's go. It is 1 AM over here. I can't stay up too late. Because I have to toil in fields tomorrow. An RX sticker attached to the cabinet had each race printed on it. 4 races, okay. Man, imagine if they had Klonoa in this. I do want to play the second Klonoa at some point. That's the one that I haven't played yet. That's for the PlayStation 2. Pop card. Tips were printed inside. Identifier attached to the cabinet. Alright. Yep, fair enough. Rally X? Yeah. Is it a racing game? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's a racing game. But I've never played it before, but we'll soon find out whether I like it or not. Yeah, the one Namco game that stands out to me that isn't Pac-Man would be Klonoa, Doors of Phantom Mile. Because it was also one of the first games I had for the PlayStation, and it was one of my favorites. I mean, it made me cry as a kid, but... well, to be fair, it made everyone cry. Especially at the end. But damn, that was a good game though. Yeah, I can't read any of that for sales promotion. Oh man, I slept all day today. I went to sleep at 9 AM, right, and then I woke up at 9 PM. I was out for 12 whole hours, and I still feel tired. Top display 1981. It was attached to the top of the cabinet. Wow. Screen overlay, glass sheet with game drawings. Cool. Oh, excuse me. What is this? Oh, it's that fucking jacket. I hope it's like a super cool jacket. RX sweatshirt, no longer available. Damn! No longer available, I can't believe it. No. I was getting ready to put my money aside for it. Well, it's nice that the game would tell me that it's no longer available, otherwise, you know, I'd be even more heartbroken. Oh god, there's more items. It's very thoughtful of them. Collect all the flags while avoiding enemies and rocks. Oh, just like real life. Rally X was released in 1981, and an improved version was released later that year. This is the first game with S flags. I don't know what S flags are, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty cool. Yes, I'm sure they're pretty cool once I get to know them. What's this? More promotional stuff. I suppose this is what going to a convention is like. You just go to each stand and just look through these promotional items. And that's it. Rari X. What did that say? Attached to the arcade game, it showed how to play. Instruction card. This card explains how to play new Rally X. Okay, okay. Right, I think I'm just gonna play the game, to be honest, because I'm not getting much out of these. Whoa! Everything is so upbeat. Oh no, it's getting closer. Oh no! Dish! Let's see. Oh my god, these cars going around me is making me dizzy. Right. I assume this is the first one. Alright, pretty cool. It's pretty cool seeing these things boot up. Oh, this is the new one. Oops. My car, red car, checkpoint, special checkpoint, lucky checkpoint, rock, danger, smoke screen. Okay. I'll be sure to remember all of this. Oh. Okay, I can't crash into the walls here. That's... Never mind. Why is he trying to crash into me? Why? What does he have against me? What have I done to this man? Ooh, he's gonna circle around. Ooh. Oh, he's getting closer. Oh no. Ooh. There we go. I like how straightforward this is. This is like no nonsense. My fuel! What about my fuel? He's getting closer. What am I supposed to do? Oh my god. I suppose I could use my smoke screen. I see. It's making sense to me now. Oh, and that's the mini-map on the right. I didn't notice that at first. Oh. Eek. Right. Just gonna go further down. Oh, I see it. Yes! I am a pro gamer. Oh no, there's more of them. They're out for my blood. Yeah, take all my fuel, why don't you? And I'm gonna go in this direction. Oh. Then we go further up. Boop, boop. Oh, there it is. Collecting all the flags. I like how every time I release a smoke screen, the game quacks at me. It really is just like Ryan Gosling's Drive. Oh my god, he's just like me. Challenging stage. Oh no, I hope it's not too challenging. Red cars don't move until fuel runs out. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, oh, my goodness. Surely I don't want to run out fuel. Don't want to run out fuel. Oh, now I ran out of fuel. Gee, thanks game. There we go. Collecting the flags. Man, remember when games used to be simple? Ooh, last flag. Yeah, I'm pretty good at this game, if I do say so myself. Oh! There we go. And then, oh! Oh, no, no. I fucking hate this game. You did it! The high score of the day! This color scheme is just like burning my retinas. Go for the world record now. I think I'll do that another time, to be honest, but thank you for offering. Let's go back to the museum. So that is 3 games out of 7 so far, in the first installment of the Namco Museum series. Let's see. Let's see what the next exhibit has for us. Oh wait, no, there's the other one that I totally skipped out on. It wouldn't be right if I just, you know, overlooked this. So this is the OG Rally X, it seems. From what I understand. ROM, okay. Well, it's good to know that my ROM is okay. By dodging red cars and rocks, clear 10 flags before fuel runs out. Boop, boop, boop. Ooh, I do like the sound effects in this one. You can actually hear the engine noise. That's cool. It makes me feel like I'm actually driving. Oh no, it's these red cars, they're chasing me down. It's like I owe them money. Which I don't, by the way. As a matter of fact. Get away from me. Yeah. Just pulled into the cul-de-sac there. Burp, burp, burp. Yeah, I make the exact same noise when I release my clouds of smoke screen. Oh! Get away from me. Goddamn freak. Aw, yeah. And then this one is in destruction. I do a U-turn. Get that. Get away from me. Oh! Get away from me again. Oh! Rocks. Ooh. He's trying to corner me. Get away from me. I could have avoided that, but I didn't. Noom. Oi. There we go. It'd be nice if these red cars would run to the rock too. That'd be nice. Oh. Oh, it's getting closer. Ooh. Ooh. I've got 3 more flags. 3 more flags is all I need. Brap, brap, brap. Alright. On my last life. Ooh, I need to beat the high score, guys. I need to beat the high score. If I don't get the high score, I'll never be able to save the orphans. And they'll shut down the youth center. And the community will suffer. Oh, damn it. Hell nah. We can't let that happen to the orphans. Because if we don't save the youth center, the kids are gonna be super bored, they're gonna get hooked onto crack, and it's gonna be a bad time for everyone. Oh no, my fuel. I'm running out of fuel. Oh yeah. This game gives me no time to take a drink or anything. I think they should fix that. They should make this game for me. I'll do here. Haha, they ran into each other. The absolute fools. Ugh. Get away from me. There we go. I'm just looking at the red dots on the mini-map here. Ooh. Go here. How come they can stop and turn around, but I can't? I think that is not very fair. Brap, brap, brap. Ooh. Oh, I beat the high score. That is good enough for me. Ah, my eyes! Right, let's go back to the museum and play the other games. X-Button? Did you know X button in French is le button du X? Little fun fact for you. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Wow, what a lovely day. Spending the whole day in the museum. What a nice way to spend my day off. I fucking love museums and learning! Pac-Man? What is this game? I've never heard of this game before. Game room? Whoa! I want to learn everything about this game that I've never heard of before. Pac-Man promo, not available. Give it away years ago in Japan. 2 coasters of cork. Power food was called power pellets in English. Ah, fair enough. Over here we call them ecstasy. And it was given out in nightclubs. Did I just inadvertently just run into that urban legend? It's like, oh, Pac-Man's like all drug references and all that. Ugh. I've definitely heard someone make that connection at some point. Oh, dude, what if the mushrooms that Mario was collecting were magic mushrooms? Ah, I could have gotten a Pac-Man towel this whole time. No longer available. Promotional item for Game Center. Oh, These items make me so sad. I wasn't born in Japan in the 70s, so I can enjoy the arcade boom of the 80s. Exactly. Japan was doing pretty awesome in the 80s. It was like, there was so much money in the 80s. It's fucking ridiculous. I grew up in Singapore in the 90s, and I suppose that's just as good. That is just as nice. No, like, Singapore, Hong Kong, during the 90s was pretty awesome. That was like peak childhood there. Notebook out of print, sold years ago at game centers in Japan. Notebook. Oh shit, if I screw around with the analog stick, he runs faster. Oh, I broke it. What is this? A ghost? A specter? A phantom? Notebook out of print, so... Wait, did I not just read that? They made me read the same thing twice. How could they do this to me? But man, I miss arcades. I really miss arcades. Pup card had tips printed inside. What possible tips could you get with Pac-Man? Just eat the damn pallets, Pac-Man. Mess around with the D-pad here, he moves faster. Shame it doesn't load faster, I don't think. Can I not read this? Pamphlet for sales promotion. Yeah, you eat those pallets, Pac-Man. Let's take a closer look at this. Pac-Man? Wait a minute, I thought I was playing Pac-Man. Am I being bamboozled here? What is this nonsense? Puck-Man, fucking Puck-Man. I came here for Pac-Man. Where are they playing at? Oh my god, I want to look at merchandise. Yes. This is what I'm here for. Yeah. Can't believe it. Can't believe kids are pulling pranks and replacing letters with other letters to make it spell out naughty words. I can't believe it. T-shirt no longer available. Color shirt 3 sizes. Oh, they even list sizes as well. I would probably wear an M or L size. Sweatshirt. Oh man. This is what we're missing out on. I can't believe it. We used to be a real country. That's the PCB, that's the cabinet art, that's the other things. Cool. Yeah, let's play some Fuck Man. Man, look at him go. That's pretty nice. I like the border around this. Very nice. It is full of character and whimsy. We've got Shadow, we've got Speedy, we've got Bashful, we've got Pokey, Clyde. His name is Clyde. Whoa! Right. Oh. I hope this isn't too hard. I'm at the edge of my seat here. Oh, I'm being cornered. Get back here. Really, really. There we go. This. Man, I'm so good at this game. Oh. Ooh. It's okay, I have another life, it's fine. I was only warming up. Yeah. Give me that fucking cherry. Right, sorry. I was cornered. I was backed into a corner, I had no way out. Man, imagine playing this all day and hearing those sound effects the whole time. Ooh! Can't believe it. Yeah, okay, I've played enough Pac-Man. So that is 4 games down. We have 3 more in this installment. Some of these exhibits are also interactive from what I remember, but I don't know if they've introduced them in this installment. Back. Man, what an ugly ass house. I wouldn't like to live in that. If I had to live in that house, I'd be pretty angry. Boo, boo, boo. Let's get the hell out of here. Right. Ooh, there's a lounge. I hope it's an actual lounge, not the name of a game. What would a game called Lounge be about? So, Galaga. Is this one that I'm thinking of? Oh, it is. Now this game is a certified hood classic. You see it in like bootleg consoles all over the place, growing up. I think I've seen it more in bootleg console games than anywhere else. Boo, 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 boo. Let's just go and play it. Galaga. Ooh. It appears we're in a control room of sorts. Man, this is a badass room, if I do say so myself. It's like I'm actually in the game. Let's see. Same space backdrop. I don't mind it. 1981. Hell yeah. Oh my god, this is just like Toho. Oh my god. Guys, where's Hakurei Reimu? Haha, guys. This is just like Toho. Hell yeah. Let's see. Ugh. Yeah, I like Galaga. I don't have anything bad to say about it. My cousin had an original Xbox and Namco Museum on it. I didn't think they would have it for Xbox. Hell yeah. Old school games are great. Ugh! Look what he did. He distracted me and got me killed. What the hell? Can't believe this. Here I am, trying to be a pro gamer. There we go. Oh my god, these are so hard to hit. Oh my god. It's not fair, these bullets are too small, and they go between the enemies, and I keep missing them. Can't believe this. I want another shot. It doesn't count. Right, let's try this again. Boop, 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 boop. I like the little jingles as well. Boop, boop. This is me versus all the flies and cockroaches in my house. Ooh, I am so ready. Oh! Did you see that? He circled around trying to get me from behind. That is heinous. I will not stand for this. Pew-pew. Yeah, I had no idea that they would put a Namco Museum on an Xbox. I thought, you know, with an Xbox being Microsoft, they would make it exclusively for Microsoft products. Pew-pew. Oh, look at me landing these hits here. Man, I would have been like the most popular person in the arcade. Everyone would be gathered around me. They'd be like, damn, look at him land all those hits. Oh. I just narrowly avoided that by a ball hair. Oh. I think I have one more. Yes. Pew pew, pew pew. There we go. Perish. A challenging stage? No. I don't know if I'm up for it. Pew pew. Nice, nice. Challenge this. Look at that. I'm absolutely wiping them out. I'm wiping them out like they're absolutely nothing. Number of hits, 25. Bonus, 2,500. Oh, hell yeah. I hate this game so much. That's not a bad ratio. You know what? I am pretty happy with these stats. I'll be able to sleep at night, knowing that I have pretty good stats. Let's see. What options do I have? Test switch off, game screen, simulated arcade. Points for extra with 2 for live, first at 20k, every 70, blah, blah, blah. 5 lives. Demo sound. Let's go back to the museum. Save. Don't know why I would need to save though, but I'll do it anyway. I will humor them. Oh my god, we're in the control room. Oh my god, this is probably what it looks like inside the ship I'm piloting. Oh my god. I suppose making this world in Blender wouldn't be too hard. It's pretty cool. Whoa, a floating cube. Let's see, let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's go back out to the lobby. What's this one? I really struggle to read that. Let's see, maybe these items on display will reveal to me what this game is. Pole position. Okay, that rings a bell. Is that not a racing game? It is a racing game. Strategy guide. Be faster than the other players. A small book given away to players years ago in Japan. An ad for the arcade game. Alright. What is this? Let's check out the posters. Pop card. Placed on the side of the cabinet. I see. Pole position. I may or may not play the next installment in Namco Museum because I'm actually kind of getting hungry. Pole position. 1983. That's when it came out. This is a pamphlet about the action seat attached to the arcade game. An action seat? I need to see what this action seat is. Alright, looks pretty cool. I assume you can go as fast as 313 kilometers an hour. I'm not too sure what that is in miles, but that seems pretty fast. I think 100 kilometers would be 60 miles an hour, I think. So 60% of 313 would be its value in miles, I think. That's my quick and dirty conversion. Boo 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 boo. Let's see. I'm just gonna play the game. Wow, it's like we're actually at the racetrack. I like the organs. I love the sound of organs. This game upset me because I never learned you had to shift gears. Yeah, I suppose so. Like when you're a kid, that's not the first thing you think about when it comes to driving. Oh god, I haven't learned how to shift gears in this yet. Pole position. Prepare to qualify. Oh, went off the grass there. So, if... Okay, so I'm in high gear now. Oh! Low, high. Okay, so I'm using the R2 and L2 buttons to shift. Low gear. And you also can't mash the throttle the whole time. Oh, look at that. What a turn. Ugh! Back to looking. Oh no, I have been surpassed. I mean... Give me a second. Let me try and catch up. Oh! Shift up. D... Double... Where is it? Where's W? DW. There we go. 97th place. Game over. Let me play that again. Now that I know how to drive. Back to low gear. It's funny how it's only 2 gears, but to be fair, you kind of want this game to be accessible to people. Oh. God damn it. Mm-hmm. So far, so good. Oh! I wasn't even keeping attention to how fast I was going. God damn it. This is nice. This is a nice leisurely drive, if I do say so myself. Oh, can I pass him? Can I pass him? Yeah, I'm passing him. Nyum. Bye-bye. See you. 5th place. I don't know why I skipped the first letter, but here, I'm ADW. 5th place, by the way. Top 5 players of all time. I'll give it one more shot. I'll try and break into the 2-hour mark. Because that is good enough for me for today. Boo, 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 boo. Prepare to qualify. Okay. Let's do this. Oi. I turned too sharply there. Yes. Don't know where these guys came from, but... Sorry, I'm kind of locked in, as the kids would say. Get out of my way. Low gear. High gear. Oh, past this guy. Ooh, 2 more guys. Ugh. 1st place. Okay. That is quite the improvement. D W. Do. That was glorious. That has certainly restored my confidence in myself. Let's go back to the museum. That was alright. The track was simple, but it was okay. But then again, I can't imagine that video games back then didn't want to, like, have you at the machine the whole time. They were just short amusement, and that's all they needed to be. Alright. Let's see, we still have the lounge to check out. Hopefully it's something cool. I hope there's sexy women in the lounge. Ooh. Namco official history. Let's learn about Namco's official history. So, 1978, they came out with GB. That's when they came onto the scene. Then you've got Bambi and Galaxian and QTQ. Okay, I'm kind of curious about that. In 1979, what is QTQ? 1980, that's when Pac-Man came out. Tank Battalion, Rally X, New Rally X. Oh, okay. Pac-Man comes up with these, like, little images in his head. Oh, he's thinking about ghosts. Rally X. Galaga, Bosconian, Sevius, Mappy. That's quite a few games. Barajuk. So that's in the later installments. Dig Dog as well. And there was that Valkyrie game. Oh no, it was Dragon Spirit. That's what it was. World Stadium. Bakutotsu Kijite. Ooh, Splatterhouse. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Oh yeah, then there's Legend of Valkyrie. I was getting that confused with Dragon Spirit, but Legend of Valkyrie was another one in the later series. That's in Volume O or Volume 5. Dangerous Seed. Kyutai Dochiki. Adventure of Pistol Daimyo. Some of these titles are quite interesting. Driver's Eyes. Bakuretsu Makyu Daiboken. Ridge Racer, that's another name that I hear every now and again. Mach Breakers. Namco Classic Collection Volume 1, okay. So that's from, what, 1978 till 95? Ridge Racer. I don't think I've actually properly sat down and played Ridge Racer, to be honest. Oh yeah, and they made Tekken. How could I forget? But what was this one? The Outfoxies. What the hell could the Outfoxies be about? Let's see. I suppose I have time to play the second volume. Give me a second. We'll see if there's anything else that I might have missed. A platform fighter, I see. I can't think of any other platform fighter games out there. a monkey wearing a tuxedo, nice. Kill other people, it's awesome. I love killing people too. Right, let's see, what is this one? NG number 1, the theme of this issue is the game Xevious. That's a pretty cool looking ship, if I do say so myself. Hey, it's Mappy! Intro to Mappy, the police mouse, the hero of a new game. Let's fly up the autumn sky, meeting of Namco characters. What is NG? NG is a community magazine published by Namco years ago, and contained info on games as well as interviews with insiders. I see. It's an insider magazine. Oh, and it tells you up there, 90... Yeah, I don't know what to make out of these numbers. I know one of them is a year. Maybe they're the months? NG, number 4, a unique character from a very enjoyable new game, Libble Rabble. I like how they had to emphasize that it's enjoyable. Let's attack the troops of Gaplus, a new game in the Space series. Number 6, Gil entered Draga's tower. What kind of dangers lie within the tower of Draga? Number 7, A Strange Land in Another Time. A new game called Pac-Land, based on the popular Pac-Man. NG was a monthly magazine published by Namco until 1983. Yep. We've got 2 more. Did you know Namco has its own game timeline that connects several of their games together, like Ace Combat, Mr. Drilla, even Galaga, so they pretty much exist in the same world. Am I understanding that correctly? Because that's pretty cool when companies do that. Oh, that's dope. I like that. We got loads and loads of great games to play, all the best in the new year. Do you have what it takes to play real baseball? Ichita Gyakuten, now available. It's cool. I've never played baseball. I've played cricket. I've played t-ball. Be ambitious. The high energy of Ryoma-kun will save today. He's got a very big forehead. NG supplement. It contained a dice game and an encyclopedia of Namco characters as well as other information. That's pretty cool. They certainly don't do that these days. Man, remember when like game companies took pride in their work? Ace Combat 3. What year would that be? 90s, 2000s, I imagine? Pac-Man is morphing into a tiger. What? Get out of here. Let's get out of here before he gets us. What is this? Pac-Man as a tiger. What is this? What kind of weird world is this? Hey! Kyushu. Polkaska Tanketai Robo Soccer. Let's see. Pino and Aka are on the loose. The bad toys in Toy Pop should beware. The art is lovely in this. Very simple, but it gets a lot of information to you. It's very elegant in its own way. There's scans of every issue of that magazine online, and it's awesome to look at. I've done a few streams where I was like looking at old game magazines. I'm glad that you could get a hold of like old game magazines online. It's pretty cool. But yeah, pretty cool graphics. I love it. Love this art style. What kind of slime is this? Let's attack it. Filthy slime. Let's see. Issue 14, 1986. Namco Community Magazine. The Return of Ishtar. That's a cute cover. Fucking slime. NG continues after the last issue of the NG. Namco published Nurs, a new magazine. Okay. Now, what's this one? I'm enjoying my time in the lounge here, just reading some material. Oh shit! Oh! Give me a second, I just dropped my fucking controller. I caught my sleeve on it, and I dragged it off the desk. Amusement Catalog, Rally X, Pac-Man, Shoot Away, Clay Champ, and Submarine. Oh my god, I've played 2 of those games so far. Galaga Catalog, Birdie Putt. Imagine with Birdie Putt here, you're playing just one course over and over again. Knockdown, Choco Kid Catalog. Rally X Catalog. Pac-Man and Tank Battalion. I think I've played Tank Battalion like years and years and years and years ago. Galaxian and King and Balloon Catalog. Okay. Shoot Away, Clay Champ, and Submarine. Batting Chance, Pitch In Catalog. Looks like you actually have to stand inside a batting cage. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh my god, there's even a bar. We need to check that out. The Namco Bar. I would go to a Namco bar. Or pub. A Namco pub. Pamphlet of Namco products. Let's see. What the hell am I looking at? They have a robot. Namco has their very own robot. I don't think it can. I don't think it's going to compete with robots of today, but still, it's still quite impressive. Like that one on the left is lifting weights as well. Can your robot lift weights? I think not. What is this? The android. It looks like it's in pain. It's like, ah! Why did you make me exist? Mappy. Pretty cute. I'm still kind of taken aback by that android there. That was kind of spooky. I had no idea they were making like robots in that. That's pretty cool. What's this up here? The staff! Oh, there we go. We completed Namco Museum and we're seeing the credits here. Thank you, thank you. Excellent. It's been a wild ride. It's been incredible. I've made it to the end of Namco Museum. Excellent. Incredible. Hold on. I'm sure there's other things that I'm missing out. Kenichi Ishiguro. Produced by Namco? Namco made this game? I had no idea. Wow. But nah, thank you for everything you've done, Namco. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And please, make another Klonoa game. That'd be pretty nice. Let's see what's at the bar. What? I can't get drunk at the Namco Museum? What is this? Oh, maybe I can. Now loading. Oh. Hold on. Oh, these are my stats. Total playtime. A ratio of 0 to 1. I have no idea what that means. Number of games played, 1. High score, 5430. Wait, what game is this? Oh, that's for Pac-Man, my bad. Uh-huh. Yeah, I have pretty good stats in this. Galaga, Toy Pop. Yeah, fair enough. I'm sure the next installment in Namco Museum would be more impressive, right? Because, you know, it's the next installment, they have time to work upon the shortcomings of the previous one. Oh, we have a jukebox. Let's see, let's listen to some music. Listen to some bangin' tunes. Banger. Absolute fucking banger. Very jazzy. What? There's only 2 tracks. What is this? Uh-huh. Wow, it's like I could play Pac-Man inside my own head. Sensory overload. Yeah! I love sensory overload! Yeah! Are you enjoying this? Alright, that's enough. Right. I think that completes Volume 1 of the Namco Museum selection. I mean selection? I mean collection, not collection. Not selection, collection. Collection. I suppose it is 2 a.m. over here, but that's fine. I think I have time to play another installment. Just give me a second. Power off. Are you sure you want to shut down the virtual machine? I don't want to save state. Yes, I'm sure. Let's see. What else is there? Volume 2. Let's see what Volume 2 has to offer. Hell yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can still mess around with the toggles. The analog controls and make it go faster. Namco. Look at him go. Oh my god, is that Puckman? Oh, and he's playing PlayStation 2. Da da da. Pretty cool tune. Yeah, the 90s were pretty dope. I don't think we could ever have anything as close to the 90s ever again, which is a shame. Uh-huh. I'm actually enjoying these tunes here. Oh no, it's a tracking beam. Okay, that was pretty cool. Alright, let's go to the Namco Museum, Volume 2. Look at this tiny rat bouncing around. Who does he think he is? Gonna rattle him in his little ball. Hey hey! Welcome to the Namco Museum. There are 6 games exhibited in the museum. I know in the Japanese version of this game, the lady at the reception actually talks, but no, they had to remove her voice for the American version. Register your name? Yes, I would like to register my name and make my existence known. I want to make my mark on this world. CD... CD... Did you know there's one different game in the Japanese version of Volume 2? No, I had no idea. One different game. Why did the Japanese get all the cool shit? That is so unfair. Oh, to be fair, they're the ones making the games for themselves. Right, let me take a sip. Cheers, everybody. Ooh, I'm getting hungrier. Well, we only have 6 games to go through, so that's fine. Oh my god, we're starting off with Mappy! I don't remember much of Mappy. I know it's a platformer of some sort, I think. If I remember correctly. Boop boop. brochure 1983 for sales promotion. The remix of the Mappy theme, and this is my all-time favorite. Namco Museum has a good soundtrack. It is so dope. For sales promotion? Cool. Hold on. Let me take a look at that cat there. Oops. Zoom in. That's what I want to do. What's that expression? Looks so sassy. He's like, he doesn't know I'm behind him. Oh no, that cat's crying. Why is he done? Don't cry. Cat chase game. Mappy. Pamphlet from 1983. Cool. I believe there's a sort of mappy thing going on here. From what I can tell. I could be wrong though. A pop card placed on the side of the cabinet. Postcards for Mappy and Pac-Man. Cool. Stationery no longer available. Letter paper, envelope, sticker sold years ago at game centers in Japan. What? Not only could you buy games, but you could buy stationery there as well? What? No way. Underlay, non-applicable, featuring Mappy, sold years ago at game centers in Japan. It looks like... What is that, that underlay? It looks like there's a circuit next to it, but I'm not sure. Boop 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 do 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 do. A book? I don't feel like reading more books. Instruction card, 1983, attached to the arcade game. It showed you how to play. I shall take a closer look at this. Just a bit more. Uh-huh. Man, I'm enjoying the art in this. It's very pleasant. Oh my god, is that the Mona Lisa? Oh my goodness. And that was it. Stop rolling around, what the hell? Boop, 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 boop. Let's see, I don't feel like looking at the PCB today. I'll do that another time. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. I'm liking this. Is this the remix you're talking about? It's still nice either way. Yeah, I could lounge to this music. I could enjoy a nice cigar and a coffee to this music. Let's go upstairs. I want to see upstairs. Oh! What is that exit? That's scary. Can I even go upstairs? Let's find out. No. I'm trapped on the lower floors. Alright, let's play some Mappy. That was a nice tune. The way the level is laid out in Mappy, it reminds me of another game that I cannot remember the title of. I think you're like an agent or a policeman. You enter the stage on a zip line and then you explore every floor. And I think it's a hotel or something, and you can take lefts and enter rooms and whatnot, but I can't remember what it's called. That just reminded me of that. Mappy as a micro police. Oh, that's pretty cool. Namco. I see what they did there. Namco. They thought they were so clever. They thought that I would not pick up on that wordplay. Uh-huh. Wow, the game intro is actually teaching you about the game. That's pretty cool. Right, I am sold, right? I'm fully invested in this game now. 1983. Now, on to the story. Player 1 ready. Oh! I got chased out. Wow, wow, what a great start. Incredible. Fucking Namco. Oh. So if I just like keep bouncing and then I could choose to exit what... Yeah. Should I just stay on the trampoline the whole time? I think that's a pro gamer strategy here. Boop 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 boop. These motherfucking cats. Oh, I can't believe it. The trampoline breaks. Me and my fat ass destroying trampolines. What the hell? Oh, look at this. Can I go here? Oh! I can go through there. There we go. Now I'm getting a hang of this. Ah, eat microwaves. Here I am. Oh. Here I am, attacking cats with microwaves. This is nice. I'm enjoying my time playing this. Now that I have the hang of it. Boop boop boo doo boo. Let's see if we can get these last guys. Haha! There we go. I am a pro Mappy player. Dun 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 dun. Oh. I'm being chased. This is very scary. I hate being chased. Ooh! Get away from me. Let's see. Kill them with microwaves, yeah! Oh shit. Oh! They cornered me. That was nice. That was a pretty good run, if I do say so myself. Oh. That was close. I narrowly avoided that. Yeah, kill him with microwaves, yeah! There we go. Second stage complete. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. A bonus round! Sting balloons until music ends. Okay. I'll try. Oh. Oh, I fucked up. Ugh! No, my game wasn't perfect. No! I need to get 100% everything, because I am a tryhard like that. Oh. Narrowly avoided that. Eat microwaves! I just wiped out the entire group there. That was insane. Am I a bad person? Oh, walked right into that. Let's see, let's make this last life count. Famous last words. Boo boo ba 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 da ba. Ah, that went the wrong way. Oh, there's 3 of them. I'm in the attic now. Oh my goodness, get the hell away from me. Dun, dun. Nice one. I still have 1 more life. Wee. GG. GG everyone. GG, well played. I enjoyed that, that was nice. 4th place. Da-da-da. D. Double. You. GG. GG, well played. We got Be and Uho, Hoi and Dap as well on the leaderboard. Very formidable players. Right, let's find out how to exit this. Oh yeah, we could also mess with the switches. Test switch, game screen. Points for extra. 1 or 3 lives, 5 lives, nice. Different level. Demo sound. Alright, that's pretty cool. Let's go back to the museum. Save game. Now that is 6 out of, well, 5, no, that was 1 out of 6 games. I forgot how numbers worked for a second. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. I really liked soundtrack in Namco Museum. Dun 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 dun. Very nice. Right, we have other exhibits to enjoy here. But I'm looking forward to the final installment though. Not because it's the last one, but that's the one that I remember most fondly. Because that's the only one that I had. Man, the movement is quite smooth, even with tank controls. Well, up until here. Ooh, never mind. Dragon something. Dragon Buster. I'm gonna bust some dragons. I'm gonna bust some dragons wide open. That's some nice art. Let's take a closer look. Very grand. It reminds me of... Shit. It was a JRPG, I can't quite remember. It looks like the same artist did this. Chrono Cross? I think it's Chrono Cross. It had very, like, grand, fantastical artwork as well. Kind of like this. It's pretty cool. I like that. Then we have a pamphlet here. Oh, that's a fucking stage select. Okay. Looks pretty straightforward. But then again, I could be sorely mistaken. Honestly, though, I'm getting pretty hungry. What's this one? More promotional stuff. Yippee! Do. Pop card, placed on the side of the cabinet. A telephone card. Oh, okay. Sold years ago at game centers in Japan. That is a pretty cool telephone card. Sold years ago at game centers in Japan. I would love to have that postcard, TBH. Cause that artwork is pretty dope. Let's see. Let's see. I'll check out this one, then we could move on to the game. The instruction card. That is pretty badass. That is pretty cool. Dragon Basuta. Holy shit, I could shoot fire out of my sword. That is so badass. Hell yeah. I wish my sword could shoot fire. Let's see. Let's go to the game room. I wonder what this one is going to look like. I'm rather intrigued. Oh, this looks like quite the spooky cavern here. There's a scary beast in the background. Oh my goodness. I hope it doesn't get too close. I might shit myself out of fear. Dragon Buster 1984. That is quite the title screen. Let's see, what is this? What can I do here? Let's see. Do I go up here? Swing my sword, shoot my fire, swing my sword, okay. Up to jump, okay. Oh, get away from me. Ow! Stop that. Oh, stop it, stop it. Stop hitting me, prick. Asshole. There we go. Sorted. What are you doing? Get the hell away from me. Oh! That barely lasted a second, that whole fight. Oh, he's deflected my fireball. Dog, what is this? Dog, stop it. Oh, hell yeah. Pro gamer. They call me the Dragon Buster. Oh, this one looks like it has a graveyard. I hope it's not too spooky. What the hell are you? Perish! Oh. Oh. Alright, now that I know how to play it, I'm gonna do a lot better in battles now. 3 hits. That's all it took. I am that powerful. Little dance. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be a tough fight. What's the point of these fireballs? They don't do anything. Ah! Oh, hell yeah. They call me the Dragon Buster. Right, do I go to the spooky graveyard level, or do I go to that huge mountain over there? Oh my god, is that the Tower of Babel? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh. Easy. Oh, it's a wizard! A sorcerer, even. There we go, he stood no chance to a chat like me. To an absolute alpha! that was a bit too easy, if I'm honest. Boop, boop, boop. Snakes! Get these motherfucking snakes out of my dungeon. Well, I don't know if it's even my dungeon, to be honest. There we go. What? What is this? Is this a banana? No, that's a tail. Whoops. Honest mistake. Can't jump up there. Oh. What's this falling sound effect? I know there's like birds in this. I think they're birds at least. Oh! I don't like these skeleton enemies. They're the hardest ones so far. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Ow! Help, they're kicking my ass. Oh! That was actually kind of badass. Now I know how to use the fireballs. Oh. I wish the skeleton would fuck off though. I hate these skeletons so much. They keep spamming the same move and I can't do anything about it. Alright, 69. Nice. Let's check out the Tower of Babel. Right. Whew. 69 vitality. Let's make it count. Oh, not like that though. Oh, did you see that? I just smacked him out the air like that. Oh, can I even crouch? Okay, I could crouch. I don't know how useful that's gonna be though. Let's see what's up here. Oh! It's stuck onto me. Ugh. Nice one. Do 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 do. Ah, fucking wizards. Ugh. I have been slain. Well, at least it's against a reasonably difficult enemy. That's fine. I enjoyed that game. It was okay. I kind of like Mappy, though. I kind of preferred Mappy. Mappy was pretty cool. That is 2 games out of 6 we have played on this volume. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I wonder what the next game will be. Huh? Okay, I didn't trigger it properly. Pac-Man again? Super Pac-Man, I see. I was mistaken. Let's see. Well, let me stretch. Instruction card 1982 for US attached to the arcade game. It showed you how to play. It does? Super Pac-Man, eat the key and the door will open, then eat the food target, which includes apples and bananas. Super Power Booster, speed up, invincible. Push button and Pac-Man moves, okay. Eat a green circle and a white circle in one continuous gobble, it's Super Pac-Man. Eat all the targets and then the screen will clear, making way for a new round. Lucky target. Got the two ever-changing targets. Get the two ever-changing targets by eating the star, and there's a chance of receiving a whopping bonus of 5,000 points. When Pac-Man is captured by a monster 3 times, the game is over. Now we have our point values here. I should probably start eating keys IRL and become like Pac-Man. An additional 1 Pac-Man is awarded at the scores of 30,000 and 100,000 points respectively. Same thing, but for Japan, 1982, it showed you how to play. Boop, 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 boop. Place on the side of the cabinet for a sales promotion. Did Pac-Man always have a nose? I wonder. I'm sure he loses it at some point. I don't know what the consensus behind that was, but I'm sure he didn't. What is this? Pamphlet, 1982, for sales promotion. Uh-huh. How different could Super Pac-Man be? How hard could it be? There's a long pause there. And I presume this is cabinet art. Marquee, glass sheet with game drawings. Pretty neat. It's quite nice. Has a nice style to it. Very clean and tidy design. I like that. Okay, let's actually play the game. Oh my god. I think this place might be haunted. What are you looking at? Oh, I thought you were shy, but you're just drunk. Oh, that's a cute face. Let's play. You know what? These ghosts are actually kind of cute. I take everything I said back. Ugh. Let's see. Oh, you get a burger too. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's go. Let's just jump right into it. Oh. Okay, this is very different to what I'm used to. Okay, I didn't expect this big of a change. Oh! He's not eating pellets anymore. He's eating apples. What the hell? Let's go here. We go here. Yes. They call me Super Pac-Man. Man, these mechanics are a lot more complex than the first Pac-Man, if I do say so myself. This is quite the learning curve for me. Turn a corner here. Do some evasive maneuvers. Oh. I guess not. Well. Oh. I'll give it one more shot. One more shot. One more shot. One more shot. Bloop, 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 bloop. These ghosts will learn to fear my name. Oh. Oh, I've cornered myself. Oh. Get away from me. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you. I think I'll go here. This. Go this way. Did they just pause for a second? Oh. I've got this. I can do this. I'll get that last one. Why not? Yeah. There we go. First stage complete. Oh, now I'm eating bananas now. Incredible. It is very important to maintain a healthy diet. A healthy and varied diet. Because, as they say, variety is the spice of life. Apparently. I don't know how true that is, though. But that's just what people say. Oh, I got myself a corn and a hamburger. Oh. I can't go here. This one requires a bit more strategy than the previous one, I find. Oh! Oh no. This one? Yeah. Oh, look at that pro gamer move. What? He killed me off screen. Surely he is cheating by doing that. I'll not stand for this. Let's go back to the museum. And that is 3 out of 6 games we have completed so far. I still think Mappy was the best one so far. I quite enjoyed Mappy. Look at that face. How could you say no to a face like that? Oh, this one's a bit grumpy. That one's quite possibly drunk. Oh, I thought I could read that. This one, I think it's bashful, I think that's an expression it's portraying. Boop, boop, boop. Who's playing on stage at the moment? No one so far. Let's go back to the lobby. Oh, you can actually run in this. Wow, new skill unlocked. Right, so that was Pac-Man we just did. Well, Super Pac-Man if you want to be pedantic about it. What is this one? I'm sure the previous installment hinted at this game. Xavius. Looks pretty cool. I like a bit of sci-fi. I do enjoy a bit of engineering porn. No longer available for sales promotion. Oh, it's a button. I would pin that onto something. Keychain. There were dice inside, sold years ago at game centers in Japan. Xavius. Illustration 1. Stonehenge, a huge stone structure in England. 4,000 years ago, ancient people were able to forecast the exact date of a solar eclipse or a lunar eclipse by using these stones. Illustration 2. Nazca lines, a huge figure that looks like a bird drawn on the ground in Peru. Peru. Illustration 3. Moai, stone statues found on Easter Island. Some are more than 30 feet high and weigh 20 tons. More than 600 statues have been found. It is quite the strange world we live in. Tablet of Palenque. A stone tablet found in Palenque, Mexico. Or Mexico, as they would say. It had a small design on the face. It was a masterpiece of the Maya civilization. Sphinx. A creature who has a human's face and a lion's body. This was the guardian of the pharaoh's tomb. 60 feet high and... wait, 65 feet high and 240 feet long. I don't know what that is in metric. Pyramids. These great pyramids were built in Old Egypt over 4,500 years ago. Incredible. Xavius. Out of print, it contained maps for all the levels. No longer available. Pencil, ruler, eraser, and pencil case. Sold years ago at game centers in Japan. Pretty cool. I would have that. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Alright, let's check out the cabinet art. Okay, fine. If you insist. "1983. Attached to the arcade game, it showed you how to play." Show me. Reveal your secrets to me. Uh-huh. Place on the side of the cabinet to identify new game. Uh-huh. Right, let's run around the Namco Museum. Ooh. Very mysterious. Shoom. So I think this is the 4th game we're playing here. Savius, 1982, Namco Limited. Oh, okay, it's this game. Die. There we go. I'm killing alien creatures of some sort that I'm not quite sure what. Oh, that's a bomb. Okay. My bad. There we go. Beep, beep, beep. I should probably destroy these other structures too. Mm-hmm. Two for one, not bad. Nice. They stand no chance against me. Oh. No, I'm missing. No. Mm-hmm. Oh. I fucked it. I've got one whatever it's called, left. Pew. It's nice that they give me infinite ammo for this, because I'm missing a lot of shots. Oh, what a shot, what a shot. What another shot. Let's see if we can do this again. Pew. Man, I'm so good at this. Okay, you. Oh! Sovolov. That's what it's called. A Sovolov. I don't know what that means. I don't know what my problem with these aliens are, to be honest. I don't know what they did or what they're guilty of, but they all have to die. To be quite honest with you. Yeah, I think I've played enough of this. Let's go back to the museum. I think we have 2 more games to go. And I think I'll wrap it up after that. Because I need to eat and do a couple of things. Alright, let's run. Shoom. Look at me, just running about, being a menace. At least there's no one else in the museum. Ooh, and we have the lounge as well. Garius, I think. Garius. Yeah, I'm sure I read that correctly. No, that's not R. Gapius. Attached to the arcade game, it showed you how to play. Gaplus. 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 Gapurasu. Okay. I think I know what this game is about. What is this one? For sales promotion. Gaprus. Pamphlet from 1984, then we can see the cabinets there. Oh. Bonu. Bonu. What's a Bonu? Uh-huh. I need to stretch again. Place on the side of the cabinet. Sick. Right, let's go play the game. Whoa, far out. Oh. This is making me dizzy. It's too much. That was a big boom. 1984. Okay, how hard could this be? Oh, that was so badass. That's like a fucking mecha there. Where all the different parts come together to make one giant mecha. Oh my god, this is just like Toho again. Oh my goodness. Ah! I like how instead of stage, they're called parsecs. That's incredible. Right, I can only shoot, it seems. Pew pew. But that's fine. Oh! This is a bit more challenging than I imagined. Than I expected. I'll give it another shot. Can't believe this. No, it's not over yet. Boop 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 doo doo doo. Hell yeah. I need to take this seriously. I need to take video games very seriously if I'm gonna have to go anywhere. Ugh. If I need to progress. These things swoop by really close to you. It's quite scary. Oh! Oof. There we go. Is that it? Parsec 2. What? Since when did they start shooting? What is this nonsense? I'll give it another shot. Ba 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 ba. God bless. I was only warming up. I was playing badly on purpose so people don't feel bad or inadequate. Yeah, I'm just warming up. Ugh. This is even harder than Toho's, to be honest. Oh. Get back here. Prick. Parsec 2. Get the fuck out of here. One more time. One more time. I like how it's also the same space backdrop. I mean, it's nice. There's nothing wrong with it. Why try to improve on something that isn't broken, or however that saying goes? Why fix what isn't broken? Fucking vermin. Flying about all over the place. Think you own the place. Oh shit. What's this? I have a fucking tracker beam. Huh? Oh, okay, I just recruited an enemy. That's pretty cool. There we go. Easy. That was so easy. Oh yeah, I need to remember, they can shoot now. Oh my goodness. Oh! Holy crap. One more time, just one more time. Man, 80s gamers or something else. They're in a whole different league. What if I just stood in one place and did nothing this whole game? Wow. Yeah, I'm just dodging everything. Let's see. Oi. Yes. Get back here. There we go. Too easy. Right, they're gonna start shooting now. Oh my goodness. I hate this game. Throws controller. Cool. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's move on to the next game. Let's go back to the museum. Let me check out these options first. Test switch, game screen. On, not used, not used. Points for extra, different level. Ooh, and I'm looking forward to the lounge. Boo, ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba, da-da-da. Just get the hell out of here. This space is too psychedelic for me. Shoom. Meow. And what is this one? I can't read that. Let's see, maybe this will tell me. Grobda? Grobda. Non-applicable. The same illustration was used for a poster. I see. And what about you? I presume you're the poster. Pop card. Place on the side of the cabinet. Yep, okay. That's the poster. That's the PCB. Grobda. Instruction card, 1984, attached to the arcade machine to show you how to play. Let's take a look. Grobda. Dorobu. Dorobu. Dorobuda. Drobda. Grobda. Oh, okay, that's just the same thing, but written in katakana. Grobda. I see. I still have no idea what this game involves, though. I presume it involves shooting things. Grobda. What I miss? Not much. I played a couple games. Yeah, I can't remember what they're called though, because Namco games have funny titles. So right now I'm in the last game room for this game called Grobda, and I'm trying to figure out how to play it. Destroy all the enemies in the arena with your beam or shield to advance to the next round. I see. Grobda was a tank shooter released in 1984. it was decided that Grobda, one of the characters that appeared in Xavius, should have its own game. Oh, it's a spin-off. In the year 2000 XXAD, the world has evolved into a military society where tank warfare is the most popular sport. You must battle against 4 types of tanks in various arenas. If you can survive long enough, you just might become the next arena champion and rank in the top 10. Let's see. Let's play the game. Ooh, I wonder what the game room's gonna look like. What is this? It's a projector. A projector displaying all the enemies in the game, I presume. It appears we are in a hangar. Yeah, I fucking love tank warfare. Excuse me. It is 3 a.m. where I am. Grobda. Right, let's see. Let's see what this game is about. Oh. Oh. Huh. Look, I'm trying my best here. Jesus Christ. All these flashing light warning, I guess. I am so ready. They stood no chance. That was a bit too easy there. Pew pew. My goodness. My goodness. This game is certainly something. Wow, I'm already in the top 10. Okay. D. All those numbers now. W. Okay. Let me have another shot. That was a bit too quick for my liking. This game is kind of insane, to be honest. Get ready. Oh, get away from me. Are they actively tracking me down? Get ready. Nah, this is fucking insane. Oh, that hurt. Ooh, I need to remember not to walk into explosions. Jeez. Could I? Let's wait for it. Oh. That was scary. I don't know what this last guy's doing though. There we go. Stage complete. Ooh, I should beat the highest score and become a champion at this game. Oh, I don't want to run into him. Ooh. Right. There we go. 6th stage. I think that's the 6th stage. I don't know. Get ready. Oh, that thing has a turret. Okay, I'm happy with being 3rd. Okay. You're the 3rd ranker of the National Battling Association, the NBA. I'm in the NBA. Incredible. I'm gonna tell people that I'm in the NBA. And that I came in 3rd. I'm sure they'll be very impressed. Right, I think that may be the last game in this series? No, in this installment of the series of 5 installments. Yes. Yes, I'm making sense here. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see, let's check out the lounge. Man, that last game was something else. I was like, whoa. That's a lot to take in. Oh, Namco official history, once again. I bet they just updated it with information from the last game, since the last game. Oh, yeah. Already played that. We've got Super Pac-Man. Pole Position, that's what I played the last time, at the last installment. Oh, and that's Mappy. I enjoyed playing Mappy. Mappy was dope. Gaplus though, that was it. Whoa. No, Gaplus was alright. Skrobta, that's the one that's like, whoa. All the flashing lights and all that was insane. Thunder Scepter. Let's see. Dog, I'm so fucking hungry. Oh, there's that Namco magazine. Number 1, published monthly in full color, 20 pages. The featured article was the Genji and the Haika clans. That's a pretty cool looking magazine cover. Pretty cute. A Christmas special. Many new items were introduced. That cake looks absolutely delectable. I wouldn't mind eating a cake like this. Ooh, that is making me even more hungry. I should probably not stare at this for too long. Boop, 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 boop. What are you? Number 3, a New Year's special. The featured articles were Thunder Scepter and Rolling Thunder. Very cool. Number 4, a special comic was started featuring Namco's characters. Nice. The featured article was The History of Pac-Man, an interview with the Pac-Man production team. He appears to have lost his nose by then. The featured article was the story of Xevious. The featured game was Shadowland. Xevious was alright. It was not bad. Just a couple more items and then I'll wrap up the stream. The featured article was Namco 80s game posters. Hardware support was started. Hardware support was started. Research and development staff answered players' questions. The featured game was Dragon Spirit in this one. The featured game was Dragon Slayer 4 for number 9. It's a pretty cool cover. Let's see. July 7th. Hook, punch, body. Feature game was Blazer for this one. Wow, and Pac-Man appears to be, not scuba diving, but snorkeling. That's what it is. Snorkeling is dope. I enjoy snorkeling. I went scuba diving once, that was pretty fun. Just to see what it's like. And I saw a shark. It was pretty cool. It wasn't scary, it was just minding its own business. I would scuba dive again. I quite enjoyed it. The featured game was Quester. This appears to be like one of those shrines you see that they carry about. Pretty cool. And for number 12, the featured game was Pac-Mania. Pac-Man appears to be running a marathon. What's Namco? The featured article is, what is Namco? That's a very good question. What is Namco? The featured game was Final Lap for number 14. Cool. I know so much about Namco now. I guess you could call me somewhat of an expert. You could consider me as somewhat of an expert in all things Namco. Dragon Buster. Clovis. Oh, that's what I was playing as. Dragon Buster. Some of the enemies were like, whoa, fucking spamming the same moves, but otherwise it was alright. Princess Celia. Eiffel. I guess that's its name. It certainly is an Eiffel. Inosai. Man, look at all these creatures and beasts. The Crawler. Ooh. Cave Shark. Ooh. I would not want to mess with that. Gollum, that's the fucking arsehole. Stingray. A snake. Uh-huh. Testol. This thing called a bat. Alright, so that's what a bat looks like. Alright. Always wondered what that was. A leapin. Looks like some cross between a chicken and a horse. Not bad. Wizard. That's what took me out. That's what defeated me when I played it. A skeleton. Those fucking things. That's the one that spams the same move the whole time. And corners you. And you have like no chance of hitting back. Then we got the Bishop. This thing called Fafnir that dies after 3 hits and doesn't really do anything. Dragon. Dragon. Another dragon. More dragons. Dragon these nuts. Dragon. I'm so fucking hungry, guys. Guys, I'm so fucking hungry. I'm wasting away as I speak right now. But we only have this to look over. Give me a second. Let me quickly check something. Boo. I'm just checking over something quite quickly. Alright. Solvalo illustration. Oh, that's the name of that fucking ship that you pilot. Sheer Knight. Toroid. Alright. I believe that's derived from the term torus, which is also the name for a ring. The geometric shape. Torkan. Interesting ship designs, okay. Jara. Uh-huh. A Cappy. Oh, and it even says VR on it. Wow, incredible. I would pilot these ships. I'm sure they're a pleasure to drive. Terrazzi. And Bara. That's just a pyramid. Then we got a Zolbak and a Logram. Domogram. Okay, they have very funny names. Garuderota? Okay. They don't do much, but they have really elaborate names. Pozalogram. Andor Genesis. I don't know what you Genesis or generate, but you do your own thing. Ziodali. Sogrado. I have not seen any of these when I was playing it. Have a map, a sketch, a photograph. Oh, that's like a production drawing. And that's the final piece on the left side. I see. Huh. Alright. Nice to see what they do during the game production. Let's see. Oh, that's the staff credits. I'll check out the jukebox and then I'll wrap it up. Ooh, let's check out Mappy. Mappy, Mappy, Mappy. Banger, absolute fucking banger. Hell yeah. What was this one? Ooh, it's the same thing but faster. Uh-huh. I should steal some of these sound effects and use them on my stream. I don't think anyone will notice, and I certainly won't get DMCA'd or anything like that. Huh? Uh-huh. Last one. Yeah, good enough. Okay, cool. I think I'm done with the second installment of the Namco Museum series. Is there anything else I could do? Not really, I don't think so. Let's see. Let's see, what can I do? Quickly check something again. Don't want to go anywhere else? Not really, there's nowhere else to go. Yeah, okay, I think I'll just wrap the stream here. Cool. It was alright, it was nice exploring all the different games that Namco has released over the years, but later on in later streams, perhaps I will explore the rest of the Namco Museum series. But yeah, I think I'll wrap the stream. I don't know if I want to do a raid or not. Maybe another time. Either way, yeah, don't know the next time I'll stream, but hopefully it won't be too long until then. But yeah, until next time, take it easy and good night.